found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, it's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Alone here for what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Are you kidding? That's the perfect marriage.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble of finely aged cynicism, but the Yaces are genuinely crazy. about each other. They're the proverbial power couple. Valentina was always Don's most trusted advisor and vice versa. Some say she's the brains behind some of his most famous court strategies.
Oh, it's just that one of Yates's clients,
Looking good,
the
man.
rival to the
Looking
Semaphore
good.
Company, which got exposed in the data leak that ruined Valentina's career. In fact, Yates would have lost his first high-profile case had it not happened. I guess her loss was his gain.
Huh. Didn't know about that. I guess if they can survive that, I think they'll survive anything.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. I see you.
I need to see an invitation before I can let you in. Sir, you can't be here. That's it. One foot in front of the other, and goodbye forever.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates.
That explains it. I did mention to Emilia that you were probably busy, but she still took it quite hard. I'm sure she's sorry.
Sir, this is a restricted area.
That attached.
Hey man, you're being told politely, so come on.
Guys like Yates don't retire. He can pretend he's going to be a full-time winemaker.
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could.
Yeah, can let you pass.
Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I've had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside. Oh my lord, is that a Giracuckoo? I've always wanted to see one in the wild. I'm getting help.
Which got exposed in the data leak that ruined Valentina's career. In fact, Yates would have lost his first high-profile case had it not happened.
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm.
I think you were
I
coming
came
on
as
a
quickly as I
little
could.
too strong, mister.
Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I've had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
it. Lo siento, parcero. Go away.
Hey, just do what you're told, all right?
And now, another of the founding partners, Don Yates, in front of his Argentine
Oh my lord, is that a Giracuckoo?
upper echelon reporting live from Mendoza, Argentina, on CNN News.
met you at the club last weekend. You never miss a Saturday. I nearly assumed it worked.
What are they gonna miss from the front desk if they don't look for me? Long time no see.
Thank God it's finally... living alone here for what, 6 years? Ever that extra security detail was driving my wife and kids crazy.
We lucked out. Heralds say a handful of operatives were lost. I think we know.
There's a reason we're the only heralds going on this tour of his. He's buying time. Question is, for what?
Hello, sir.
I wouldn't be surprised if he considers me a threat. But is he bold enough to defy Edwards?
He'd be a damn fool. But they don't call him cojones for nothing. I need to go.
That's Don Yates' fixer from New York. That is Corvo Black. Don't stare. He's busted heads for us. That's a beast.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Sentimental. Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm...
Spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead.
Who were they again?
Yeah.
A couple of old money scions.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour after.
I bet.
On standby. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise that... Biscuit, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this Burnwood woman and how's she pissing on your parade? Yeah, all right. But if I'm gonna be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this fool guy? Say it. No, no problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. I like it.
I say Yates out at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand,
The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like.
Tell me you didn't, Papa.
Nice day
Tell me
for
you
it, isn't
didn't
it?
forget the asado torch.
Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did, though. Didn't you, Pablo? Why do you have to be such a baby on the line? Mr. Yates' gates are waiting.
And a good day to you.
What are we supposed to tell you? The dinner is late because the Yosa brothers forgot the torch for the damn asado pit?
It's just a simple story. I'm sure some of them are like here. What you see. You're not gonna hold just one another torch.
Greetings.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I help?
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate. Ran one of our interrogations.
You asked me. The constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those wheels.
Vidal is a true believer. Fiercely loyal to the cause.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Johannesburg called.
From that mirth of yours, I take it Ether is in.
Ether, Kronstadt, Hampton, Milton Fitzpatrick, Thompson Reed, Dynasty Global. All the big players.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground, and returning here to pick up the mantle of
They
my
what?
ancestors will shed.
Sir, I think that belongs to you.
Our goal here is revolution. From our state-of-the-art winemaking system to our carefully handpicked with loving care by local experts, we have only one
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on the bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Oh, yeah.
So you're saying I could lift them up when they wouldn't notice?
Thiago's planning to go to Spain? So much for lucky number 43.
Go easy on them.
Don't be so dramatic. Doesn't feel good. I feel like a wound right now. What's going on with me? God, my ears. My head. What should I do now? I reckon I should just go work and tell them I'm not gonna go. I don't know, I think uy, pero me mataría la mujer no ir a trabajar. Not that I know, so, but I love you, I want you to
Shame about your boy Leandro's throwing his knee out yesterday.
They say the poor guy like
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see.
Oye, así me siento rara. Could you please go away?
No, my picking knife.
Good size. Large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, would you, Ramon? I have a third to conduct.
Will do.
Now.
No me puedo creer. Ay, ¿nació?
Ahora me acuerdo.
long
I grew up here. These majestic trains were my place. And the servant here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors.
I was an attorney. For 4 decades I served the law. I served something far in a land of many days.
The partners created a power spell bound together by secret.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello! Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me. Please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on,
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, the grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, It's historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good. Looks like one for the mantle.
Anything else you wish to know? It's really no trouble.
I'm interested in these containers.
Ah, yes. Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak and each contain up to 500 gallons of grey must.
Interesting. Are those cooling sockets?
They are indeed, Senora. The cooling system allows us to fine-tune the entire process. Temperature, humidity levels, etc. Our goal here at Viñeda Yates is quite simple. From a state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grape stock, picked with loving care by local experts, we have only one purpose: to make the best vinos in Argentina and beyond.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
Let's continue to the Morocco. Follow me. So we arrived to our final stop, the bar room. This is where we store the wine in the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Palatine, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Hey, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? When did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Ava Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it
A
on.
meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds, come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Ready.
Fine. What's the path? Code again.
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. State-of-the-art equipment. Highly sensitive.
Sweet. How do you operate?
Back off.
Sweet. How do you operate? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just look. One of the guards placed a smoked BLT sandwich near the ventilation filter. The whole facility smelled of bacon for a week, and Mrs. Yates is in. She does not want it.
Thanks.
It's just the 1945 Grand Paladin. It is perfection, irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Padron. Say, what if we exchange the labels? Served him a different wine.
Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way.
Hombre.
I can't wait to tell my friends about that. Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way. That is between him and his creator.
How did he even get his hands on a bottle? I hear the last of the 45s was sold to Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali for $600,000. Most expensive bottle ever sold.
Yes. A curious story. See, that bottle you refer to came from a case of 12, which was recovered from a sunken Carlisle shipping container that went down in the South China Sea during the final days of World War II. Well, of those 12, only 5 were raised intact. Al-Ghazali bought one under great media coverage, while the others simply disappeared, quietly obtained by some clandestine private collector. Until one of the bottles was donated to Mr. Yates by Byron Washington, CEO of the Pax Mundus Foundation, as a reward for winning a court case. Now, Byron's twin daughters were treasure hunters, so that explains how he managed to get first pick. But you see, I was here when the bottle arrived, and the crate it arrived in bore a curious logo. Something called the Ark Society. Intriguing. You know what it means? Well, not a clue. And now, we will never know. Oh, don't get attached, Santino. For all fine things in life are transient.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I don't think this is good at all. Say what?
Hey, yo! You got no right being here. Someone has to teach this guy a lesson. He's serious trouble.
What?
I wonder if there's anything down there. Didn't people used to hide relics?
How dangerous cave diving is.
I go diving all the time. Isn't it different?
Narrow space, walls all around, rock formations again. Better divers than your stupid ass have died horribly in caves.
But you don't think it's worth the risk? What if there was...
You gotta be kidding!
Hey, Flowers! Over here. Come on, while we're young. Hey, Flowers! Over here. Come on, while we're young. Hey, Flowers, over here. Come on, while we're young.
I'm sorry, sir. You can't just leave that there.
Good evening.
Hey, Flowers, over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
Hey, whoa. Space bubble, buddy.
Go on, get yourself patted down. If you want to pass through, I gotta pat you down. Go on, get yourself patted down.
God, you're not kidding. I hope someone's keeping an eye on him.
Sir, if you want to pass through, I need to check that you're not carrying anything dangerous.
Yeah, let me take a look. Just like the movies, right?
And you are good to go, sir.
Thank you. So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man. They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence.
Flowers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together, we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood, our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely.
Got a point.
Yes.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
You're lying, of course, which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I'm in.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
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 Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Revenge for her changing sides.
Listen here,
This
pal. I'm sorry.
You will
You're
all
not getting
attest to.
Remember, Flowers, you never saw a thing. Not a damn thing.
A toast, then. Savor the taste because you never will again. And let me...
Took you long enough. Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long. Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed.
Remote. Staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Holy shit! Please don't die!
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Holy shit!
Turns out this woman will be your downfall.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears. Holy shit!
Turns out this woman will be your downfall. If it's any consolation, Dawn,
What are
your
you doing, you
instincts are dead
asshole?
on.
Just stand there!
Will be constant.
Shoot her!
And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence, brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriate.
probably keep something weird inside. Like how? All my clients have kept something weird in their safes, especially when it's a basement safe. Basement safes are weak.
Don't you remember? It was a huge handout.
Hey, you're always trying to guess the past, so it's never hard.
Don't you remember? It was a huge handout. One of those whatever
That
games.
we fell when we find out. This is the career difference.
Oh, yes. An international superstar. She will get the Indian ambassador to Norway, then Israel, and then China. But her office was involved in some foreign background. Cell phone surveillance, I think, and photo.
Affirmative.
Yates was gold under the back. Her whole career down the drain in an instant. That's why she moved back here. Nothing else to do.
One of those TV sheds. Right?
He knows how to balance.
Well, I am just a big fan of your daughter. I must have seen all of these people yourself. I especially love the one whose father.
No, for real.
I really didn't make the link.
Lots of people have mixed feelings about retirement. That's probably
Yates loves it anyway. Plus, everyone knows.
You, go.
That's understood.
Alrighty.
Yates loves a good party. Plus, everyone knows he's not actually retiring. Guys like him never do. Yeah, he was that letter earlier. He was all smiles up until then. Something about a late addition to the guest list.
Burnwood, Diana. Who's she?
Not a clue. But Yates doesn't usually get upset with people. He just gets hungry.
I'll run an ID check. Probably an excellent.
What are you doing here?
Not another step.
You need to follow me right now. No questions. Move.
He was that letter earlier. He was all smiles. Something about a late addition to the guest list.
Burnwood, Diana. Who's she?
Not a clue. But Yates doesn't usually get upset with people. He just gets, aha!
Go see what that was.
That's affirmative.
No! No! I have a fear!
That's why I'm running. Oh, so stupid. But you don't win.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.